Alright, now listen to me. I want to talk to y'all about something real, something that can change your whole life if you let it. There's a famous saying that goes a little something like this. The pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Now, I want you to read that again. Let it sink deep down into your spirit. This ain't just some cute quote you see on a coffee mug. This is the whole ball game. Right here. It's the secret code to getting everything you want out of this life. It's about the lens you choose to look through every single morning when your feet hit the floor. You can either look for the trouble, or you can look for the triumph. Now let's talk about the other side of that coin. Let's talk about pessimism. See, pessimism ain't just having a bad day, it's a mindset, it's a prison you build for yourself, brick by brick, with every negative thought. It's a heavy chain you wrap around your own ankles, and then you wonder why you can't run. When you're stuck in that pessimistic trap, you don't just see the bad in a situation. You start looking for it. You expect it. You almost get comfortable with it. You see a door of opportunity swing wide open. The first thing you think is, nah, that's probably a trick. It's gonna slam shut in my face as soon as I get close. And you know what happens? You never even take the first step. This kind of thinking will paralyze you. It will keep you stuck in the same spot, year after year. You'll be working the same job you hate. You'll be living in the same place you can't stand. All because you've convinced yourself that nothing better is possible for you. A pessimist will get a flat tire and say, "See? I knew it. Nothing ever goes right for me." They don't see it as a chance to learn how to change a tire. They don't see it as a moment to slow down. They don't see it as a funny story to tell later. Now, some people think optimists are just folks who were born happy-go-lucky. They think we're just walking around with goofy grins on our faces, completely unaware of the problems in the world. Let me set the record straight for you right now, that ain't it. Optimism is not a feeling. It's not some magic dust you get sprinkled with at birth. Optimism is a discipline. It's a full-time job. You have to clock in every single morning and make a conscious decision to practice it, especially on the days you don't feel like it. It's like going to the gym. You don't go to the gym only when you feel strong. You go to the gym to get strong. And you don't practice optimism only when things are going great. You practice it so you can handle it when things go wrong. Being an optimist doesn't mean you ignore reality. It doesn't mean you pretend problems don't exist. That's not optimism, that's delusion. An optimist sees the exact same problems a pessimist sees. Bills piling up, tough diagnosis from the doctor, layoff notice. We are not blind. The difference is in what we do next. Instead of letting that problem become a period at the end of our story, we decide to make it a comma. We acknowledge the difficulty, we feel the disappointment for a minute, and then we say, okay. This is where we are. Now what's the plan? It's an active, deliberate choice. Your mind is like a garden. You have to get in there every single day and pull out the weeds and plant seeds of hope. So how do you actually do it? How do you take a bad situation and flip it? It's a skill called reframing. All that means is changing the story you tell yourself about what's happening. Let's say you get fired from your job. The old story, the pessimistic story, is, I'm a failure, I've been rejected, I'll never find another job, how will I pay my bills? That story leads to panic and despair. It freezes you. It makes you feel powerless and small. Now, let's reframe it. Let's tell a different story. The optimist's story goes like this. Okay, this is a shock, and it hurts. But maybe this job wasn't the right fit for me anyway. Maybe I was getting too comfortable. This is a push from the universe to finally go after what I really want. This is an opportunity to update my skills, to network with new people, to find a company that truly values me, or even to start that business I've been dreaming about. Do you feel the shift? The situation is the same, you're out of a job. But the energy is completely different. You've got to become the author of your own story. Start asking better questions. What can I learn from this? What is this situation trying to teach me? What is the opportunity here that I'm not seeing yet? Another key. Focus on what you can control. Your attitude, your effort, your response. You can't control the rain, but you can grab an umbrella. By focusing on your circle of control, you reclaim your power. You stop feeling helpless and start taking action, which is the ultimate antidote to despair. Let me tell you, every setback in your life is just a setup for a comeback. You have to believe that. God does not close one door without preparing to open another one, but the new door is usually down the hall and around the corner. You gotta be willing to walk through the dark hallway to get to it. Think about it like this: a blacksmith has to put a piece of steel into the fire to make it strong. It has to be heated up, beaten with a hammer, and plunged into cold water. It's a violent, painful process. But that's the only way it becomes a sharp, unbreakable sword. Your struggles are the fire and the hammer. They are shaping you. Say you launch a new product and it completely flops. Nobody buys it. A pessimist would say, "I'm a terrible businessman. This was a stupid idea. I should just give up." But an optimist, a real hustler, reframes that. "Okay. That didn't work. I just paid for a masterclass in what my customers don't want. This isn't a failure, it's market research. Now I know what not to do. Let's talk to the people who didn't buy it. Let's use this information to build something 10 times better." They turned a financial loss into an educational gain. They flipped the script and used the setback as a setup for their next, more successful launch. This is true for every area of your life. A failed relationship isn't just a heartbreak, it's a lesson in what you need and won't tolerate. A financial struggle is a lesson in budgeting and appreciating what you have. Stop calling them problems, start calling them preparation. Stop seeing them as roadblocks, start seeing them as stepping stones. Every difficulty is preparing you for the blessing on the other side. You just have to keep walking. Keep learning. Keep believing that the setup is coming. You don't have to take my word for it. History is filled with people who were masters at turning difficulty into opportunity. Look at a man like Nelson Mandela. He was locked in a prison cell for 27 years. But Mandela? He saw it as an opportunity. He used that time to study. He used that time to plan. He used that time to strengthen his resolve. He turned a prison into a university. He came out not broken, but stronger, wiser, ready to lead a nation. Or think about J.K. Rowling. Before fame, single mother, on welfare, struggling to make ends meet. She got rejection letters from a dozen publishers. A pessimist would have thrown that manuscript away. But she kept believing. She saw every rejection not as a no, but as a not yet. She used pain and poverty to fuel her imagination and created one of the world's most beloved stories. This isn't just for famous people. I've seen it in regular folks every day. I know a man who lost his leg in a car accident. Devastating. But after dark days, he decided to see an opportunity. He got a prosthetic, trained, and now he's a motivational speaker and coach for adaptive athletes. He's helping hundreds. Losing his leg was the worst and best thing that happened. It gave him purpose. And what about me? You think I just woke up here? I've been homeless. I lived in a car for 3 years. I've been fired. I've been divorced. I've failed more times than I've succeeded. I had every reason to be a pessimist. Every time I got knocked down, I could have stayed down. But every time, I had to make a choice. Being homeless taught me humility and how to rely on my faith. Getting fired taught me that I needed to own my own stuff. Every difficulty was a lesson for the next step. You have to see your own life the same way. Your pain has a purpose. Keep learning. Keep believing that the setup is coming. So you've decided you want to be an optimist, but you're going to need some tools in your tool belt to make it stick. I call this the secret sauce, and it has 3 main ingredients: faith, gratitude, action. First, you gotta have faith. I'm not just talking about religious faith, I'm talking about faith in yourself. Faith that things will get better. Faith is believing in the sun even when it's hidden behind the clouds. The second ingredient is gratitude. You cannot be grateful and negative at the same time. Every morning or every night, name 3 to 5 things you are genuinely grateful for: air in your lungs, the roof over your head, the fact that you woke up today. But faith and gratitude, as powerful as they are not enough on their own. The third crucial ingredient is action. You have to take that positive mindset and turn it into steps. Even small steps. Update your resume today. Take a 10-minute walk right now. Action creates momentum, and momentum is what carries you through the tough times. Those small wins build your faith, which makes you more grateful, which leads to more action. This is the sauce. It's not magic. It's a simple, powerful formula you can start using the second you finish this video. Alright, we've talked it all through. We've talked about the trap of negative thinking. We've talked about how optimism is a muscle you have to build. We've talked about how to reframe your problems and see them as setups for your success. We've seen how real people, from world leaders to the guy next door, turned pain into power. There's only one question that matters. What are you going to do? The ball is in your court now. It's your move. I can't make this choice for you. Your mama can't. Your pastor can't. Your friends can't. Nobody can. This is a personal decision you have to make every single day when you wake up. Are you going to look for the difficulty, or are you going to look for the opportunity? Are you going to complain about the rain, or are you going to start building an ark? Are you going to let your circumstances define you, or are you going to use those circumstances to refine you? The choice is yours. Your life will be a direct reflection of the choice you make. Find one difficulty in your life right now. Just one. The thing that's been weighing on you. Keeping you up at night. Got it? Okay. Take out a piece of paper and write down 3 potential opportunities hidden inside that difficulty, 3 ways this problem could actually be a blessing in disguise. Then pick one small action you can take today to start pursuing one of those opportunities. Make the phone call. Send the email. Go for the walk. Just do something. This is how it starts. You don't have to change your whole life overnight. You just have to change your mind, right now. Choose to see the opportunity. Choose to win.